I think I just heard one of the most unique anime character names of all time. Bluesy Floozy. That name, that name in general, Bluesy Floozy. I honestly, that is a very, very good name. 10 out of 10 name. Because I'm not being sarcastic, by the way. FYI, I'm not. That name is just really, really good. A very good name. Like, it's so unique. It's so funny. And the way it just sounds is just so cool. Bluesy Floozy. And her name is nicknamed like Izzy. So, just seeing Bluesy Floozy when her name was on the chalkboard and all that, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that name, Bluesy Floozy? So, yeah, 10 out of 10 name right there. That is a very good name. I love that name. I don't know if it's just me. Regardless of how Taboo Tattoo turns out, if I don't like it in the future, so I like it so far, FYI. I do like, Taboo Tattoo. I like episode 2. Regardless of how it turns out, I do like that name. I really do like Bluesy Floozy's name. It's a very, very good name. Okay, so, episode 2 is here. It's just... Can you believe it's already week 2 of Summer of Anime 2016? Like, can you believe that? It's week 2. Holy shit. Time, man. Time flies. It's just going. Do you realize we only have one more anime season until this year's done? Fall season, 2016. And then we have winter, which technically starts after December, or, in the middle of December. So, it's just very weird when you take a moment to think about it. Like, this year is practically already over. It's crazy. So, yeah. Episode 2 of Taboo Tattoo is here. And for the most part, it kind of builds up the MC a little bit and of how he has to decide, does he want to work with Bluesy Floozy? I love that name, by the way. I love saying that, Bluesy Floozy. So, he has to figure out if he wants to work with her or not, or if he just wants to lose his arm. And that's, the decision he has to make. Do you want to lose your arm, have the tattoo removed, or do you want to join us and help us out and do certain things like you saw in last week's episode? For instance, us stopping people that have tattoos that they illegally acquired. And he has to make a decision throughout this entire episode, and then the ending events happen, which I'm willing to bet he's going to be forced into having to join because of what is going on. I mean, we found out that apparently the entire kingdom was overthrown by the daughter. The daughter killed her own father, and then took over the kingdom, and is now ruling it, and then now taking control and doing what she wants. So everything that they kind of knew, or what they wanted to do from the king, it's now kind of been removed. Now they have to worry about what does this daughter want to do, what's she trying to accomplish, and it changes overall probably the goal of what maybe Bluesy Floozy wants to do with our MC. So, for now, we found out a little bit more information on our MC, and that he has, like, the Void Maker. He has an ability to where he can make a void, suck things in it, and he also has, like, a triggerless tattoo. He can, like, trigger it without any type of trigger from what I can assume. And so it's pretty cool finding out about this type of details. The one thing, though, that really annoyed me about this episode, and I gotta talk about it because I was just so pissed off, and it's just my personal preference, by the way. You might like that, but I just didn't. The childhood friend annoyed the fuck out of me. So, the childhood friend was being straight up a stalker, and she was following our MC around, being very, very fucking nosy. And if there's one thing I get very annoyed about when it comes to stuff like this, especially when you have a childhood friend, and it's in a romance series, slice law series, whatever. If it's just one thing that annoys me, it's a very, very nosy best friend or childhood friend that wants to get in your business and then causes problems for you. See, I wouldn't have really been bugged about it as if the childhood friend didn't actually get into danger and become a damsel in distress in a way. I would not have been bugged about it. But since she became kind of a damsel in distress, her body's been taken control of, it just annoys the fuck out of me. I'm like, oh my god, you literally followed the main character, you're causing issues for him now because you want to be nosy as fuck, and now you're trying to kill him. I'm like, oh my god, I don't like that. I just do not like that. And it's just my personal preference, by the way. It's just my personal preference. I just don't like how that childhood friend is being displayed in this series. I do not like her character so far. I do not like that character. Now, besides that, however, episode was very good. I like it. I like the comedy, even the Yuri scene. I like that Yuri scene. That was pretty good. It was a very good Yuri scene. So, I mean, majority of the episode is very, how can I put it? It was very straightforward or generic. It wasn't nothing necessarily brand new that I haven't seen before from other action series in the past, which, like I said in the first impressions, does not mean that Taboo Tattoo can't become something very good. It can change and become something very amazing with given time. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm waiting to see if Taboo Tattoo becomes something that's completely different from normal, action series like we usually see from each season of anime. So I'm just waiting to see how it goes. But the episode, regardless of that, it did have some very good moments, and one of the main things I think I love this series for right now is definitely Bluesy Floozy, and also I do like her MC. So it was a really interesting episode. I enjoyed it. It wasn't nothing amazing, but like I said, what really has going for it is the art, animation, the style, because, prison school, the music and sound effect direction, and also Bluesy Floozy. Those are the main things I have this series, or what's going for this series. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.